All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome in. Thank you for joining today's design session. How have you been? How was your week? What have you been up to? Today, we are going to make some real progress on the T6 shuttle from Ahsoka. I finished the base shapes more or less off stream a couple of days ago. So there's just one little thing I need to double check or need to make perfect. And then I think we can start with putting on the first details. Yeah, since my PC needed a restart, I need to open up all the reference photos again. I'll do that real quick. And also, yeah, the cat model. Okay, let's open that up. And yeah, I think I should switch to the other screen. Let's go right in. So my printer is also printing in the next room, and he's printing one of these legs here, which you can see on the screen at the moment for a while now. And now it's gone. That will be also a next project. It will be a tie hanger stand for the big studio scale models. So I'm test printing the first pillar for that stand right now, and check what this, how it will turn out, how sturdy it's going to be, and so on. I think I had this one open. So I do this. And some more. I usually have 3 to 4 or more reference pictures open at once, so you can't have enough screens for that. Currently I have 4 screens that I'm working with. I wanted to check the back. Oh, that was one picture. Which one was it? This one. I think it was this one. So right. This here is the upper riser. This is the bottom one. I already copied one down here and adjusted the shape, because the shape of the rear is a little different than on top. You can see here is a little angled cut, and this one is straight down. And I want to adjust the angle of this part here, because we are a little bit too thin on the very end. So I want to change that real quick, hopefully quick, and then we'll go on into the details. Before I do that, I need to roll back the model a little bit. Before we made a copy of that part, I can actually close the sidebar here. Don't need that. Where this should be, yes. That is the copy feature. What? Oh, yeah, this was the adjustment in the back, and then it was rotated. Okay, let's bring it back to here. Oh, a little bit more, one more. Tuck. Okay, now the bottom one is gone. So now we can adjust this, and then when we roll the model forward again, the change will also be applied to the bottom one. I did not combine them yet, did I? Separate part? No. Hey. Oh, this is all right. I need to go here to copy because it's two separate bodies. Yeah. All right, got it. So now I have to find my plane again. We need to cut this real quick. Should be this one. Oh. I think we need to go back, remove those fillets. Draft operations mostly don't work that well. What is this? Yeah, okay. So split this. And then make a draft with this plane. No, not like that. What are you doing? We need just a little bit. Tiny little bit. Where is the... Yeah. Probably half a degree. Well, it might already be too much. Let's make a quarter of a degree. Okay, let's see. Get rid of this. Combine those two real quick. And roll everything forward again and see if it did what I wanted it to do. Almost. Or did it? Did it change at all? Maybe a little bit. We need more. It was this one. Let's do 0.5. No, it's not doing anything. I think it's the wrong part. Oh boy. Yeah, think it was the wrong part. This should be the right one. Okay, let's try this again. Give Fusion a few seconds. Did it do it? Yeah, I think so. Okay. So draft again, this and that. Warning, problem, yeah. Why? Where is my... Here it is. Okay, I think I have to remove those fillets real quick. Okay. So this, hide that. Goes back on 3.68. Wait. I need to take those little ones as well. Oh, what the hell is this? Okay, that's not what I want, but no, let's make it a different way. Combine this and this real quick here. And I think I can just move this corner. No, of course not. Of course not. Wait, but maybe I can. Okay, that's not what I initially wanted, but it's okay, I guess. Of course. The other side you delete, this one you don't. Perfect. Wait. If you can put this in here as well. No. It won't let me do that, why not? this. No. Bummer. Then, yeah, okay, then I have no choice. Let's isolate those real quick. Delete that. Okay, I'm going to delete the whole fillet from front to back. Then we can put a nice even one over the complete length. Actually, let's go in here and reselect all of those. Oops, not you, but you and you and you. And the entire other side as well. Okay, now it's gone. So now we can do that, we did that. This is the small fillet. Yeah, now we can put on the new one. 3.68. You should go here over the entire length. Yep. Like so. You're still a little. Maybe I should have. I could have done that, right? Maybe I will. Smooth that out a little bit. Okay, let's see. But both of them, yes, I angled both of them. Okay. Take this one and this one. Let's see if you can make a big fillet on here. I mean, a real big. Ooh. I'll take that. Yeah. Yep. That looks better. And it's cleaner. Let's quickly check the small fillets. Yeah, it lost this one here, so we boop this one as well. No, what is this now? Okay. It is not liking this section here. But why not? Maybe we can wait, what? 3? Wait a minute. Yeah, this is this one, and this one, and this one. There you go. I took the wrong one, and this one is actually this one here. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Now I got the right one. Now it's all nice and pretty again. Let's roll the model forward and check. what it looks like. Okay. Quick measurements. It's a little too much. But yeah, that's fine. Looking at the bottom one, should be the same. Yeah. Okay. Let's save this real quick. I can quickly press the OK button, but it's not quick at saving. With a huge project like this with so many bodies and features, it always takes quite a while. There we go. So now I can adjust this angle here, and then it will do the rest automatically. So we need a little bit less. Let's do 0.35 degrees. Check this again. 0.05. Back here it's 0.03, so we need a little bit less angle still. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Cancel and go back in again before we do something stupid. So I think 0.3 degree. Let's see. 0.1. Now it's smaller than this one, but that's okay. Smaller is okay, but bigger is not okay. So, alright, we'll leave it at that. Bottom one changed as well. Yep. So that's fine now. So I quickly need to check my to-do list. We did that. Angle those things. Now I say those are perfect, and now we are moving on. That means we are now going to make the inner layers hollow. So for that we use the shell tool. That you only have the shell of that thing that is hollow, like in the reference picture. It's all hollow inside. And then it will be able to, or I hope it will be able to go down on this underlying part here and cover it up when it's landing. That will be another big challenge in the future, to make this mechanism inside, that this will ideally work on its own. If you rotate the wings to horizontal position, those should go inwards, and if you rotate the wings back to vertical, they should go outwards again, like in the TV show. And if you're totally crazy, you can built-in motors and things and stuff like that, so that you can just push a button and it does it all by itself. That's the end goal here. But for now, we need to finish the design itself before we can move on to those things. And that will be probably one of the last things for this model. Okay, we hide this again. Now we make the shell. Or no, I am going to save again first, because we now got this angle right the way I want it. So let's save that in case anything crashes again. I don't have to redo that. That's a basic rule in CAD work or 3D model work in general. If you made a major progress or a major thing or a kind of detail where you fiddle around a lot and finally got it right, save that fucker, that you can't lose it again. Okay, so now it's saved, and now I have another thingy right before we would do that, before or after. This edge here is not that sharp, so we need to fill it there as well. Just thinking if you do this before or after. And I think this is different on the bottom, that's why I didn't do it until now. Let's see, or did I just forget? No, it should be the same fillet here, so let's... Well, it might be different in the front, but in general, it should be the same. Is it though? Yes, it just looks different because it's more towards the back. Okay, let's... Oh, that's right, because I was fiddling around here, so I didn't do it. Okay, let's do this now. Oopsie. That's way too big. You need like 5 maybe? 4? Four looks alright. Okay, get the top ones, get the bottom. Doing the same. Oops. Got those. So this one might be different on the bottom one, because that looks softer than this. Okay, That's for a later time. Let's click OK. Wait. Oops. So there you go. Okay. Do that front section later. I think we work from the rear towards the front, or whatever we need in regards to checking proportions and things. So, shell tool, do this, and this surface. Oh, and this one. And we are going to make it, I think, 2 millimeters. Did I write it down somewhere? I don't think I did. Why? Oh, yeah, I haven't put in the value yet, huh? Okay. So that worked without a problem. 2 it is. Let's see if we can measure something in the scan regarding the wall thickness, but I think that's nearly impossible. Such a bummer that it lost its color. It's just only red anymore. It used to have the exact textures of the model, but somehow Fusion managed to fuck that up. And I don't know how I can reverse that. No, it's not really. Maybe it's this. That would be 2 millimeters. So I'm going with 2 millimeters for now. We'll have to check how the part turns out. Maybe I have to add some structure inside here somewhere where you can't see to make it more sturdy, and only leave it at the 2 millimeters here in the rear where you can actually look in. And I think I need some points to mount the mechanism as well, so for now we'll leave it at the 2 millimeters and go from there. Right, I wanted to give this corner also some fillets, and it's smooth like in the picture here. Does it go all the way forward? Probably. Yeah, I think if we can make it all the way around, let's see. Can I? No, I can't. Yeah, I have to pick them all separately. Well, that's fine, we have time. In case you're wondering why It takes me so long to finish a model like that. Just a lot of shit to do. Yeah, take this as well. What was this? 0.3 diddly. And yeah. I'll leave that as it is for now, because there's this detail over it anyway, so we will probably not see that ever. Look at the front. This one here is a little rounded. What does the bottom one say? Also a little bit rounded, but it's more than 0.3, so let's see. Give this maybe a millimeter? No, it's even more. 2. Or even 3, I think 3 is... really looks fine. Okay. Got this. Now we cut out this outer layer because it's not really nice at the moment. And this inner structure we don't need for now. So we glue them together. I need to keep that part. And now it should be, oh, it's cut out. We can delete this part here. We don't need that. So, and now we have a shell of the outer layer that fits perfectly on this inner layer part. And then at a later stage we are going to combine them. But for now I'll leave them separate. Because, I don't know, maybe some operations will work better when the parts are separate, because also on this top, on this outer layer shell, we need to place some chips and panel lines. What is this? That looks a little weird. What is this? Inner layer. Eh? Why does it look that weird? I mean, that came from the shell operation. That actually should be nicer than that. I'm confused, or is this up here something that I missed? It's from this something. Oh, look at that. What the fuck happened there? Found ya. Okay, I hate to say it, but we have to go back in the model and correct that, because that looks ugly. I guess it's on this side as well. Yeah, it is. Oh, it's probably also from the operation when I angled those parts together in the rear. That the new fillet that I placed on here would not line up correctly, and I missed that somehow. Well, it was kind of late in the night when I did that, so pardon me. Oh, frick. Maybe we can just delete it and it will make a nice surface finish. Nah, this looks kind of shit. Well, this as well. Why didn't I see that? Shifted lines like this for radiuses or for fillets. Basically a sign that one of them has a different value than the other. Or even if the value is the same, they don't line up correctly. Actually, to be honest, we will not even see that because this outer layer is on top there anyways. So that will be, once we merge those, that would be gone. And this is nice and smooth. Question is, will it merge properly with that irregular thingy here? We shall try this first. It must be here as well, this steppy thingy. Oh, there it is. Oh. I think I found it. Okay, because if the merge operation is not working now, it will not work with all the details on it as well. And if I have to roll back the model then, or have to fill around here, that would be well, quite a bummer. Merge. It seems to work fine. Okay, undo that. So then we leave that be for now, and we just make this insert a little bit nicer. Let's see. Just delete those faces. And it made it nice and smooth. I can live with that. I think you guys can as well. Okay. Good. Save that, and we repeat the same one, the same operations on the bottom one. Make the shells and stuff. And then, yeah, and I have to decide with what detail we begin. Okay, so this is done. Let's go for this one. We shall this. We'll leave a wall thickness of 2 millimeters. Then let's get this out of the way. We prepare this as well. Should work the same. Should, because it's fusion. You never know. Okay, that's good. Now placing the fillets again all around. well, and oh. Do I need a fillet here? Maybe, probably. But this is bigger than 0.3. Okay, so let's do those again. I think I made it 3. I need to double check on the other one. No, that's too much. That's way too much for this edges. So let's add another one, another value. Let's maybe 1. One and a half. No, that's too much. Let's leave it at 1. Okay, okay. Get the fillets nice and clean. This one we'll do at a later stage. You go. Yeah, we need to cut out this as well. Combine bool cut and keep my tool. Gosh. Oh yeah, right. Wait, what? Where did my head? What are you? Yeah, it should be 2 parts. It's still 1. What? Oh, right. Here in the back, it's still connected. Okay, let's remove that. Oh. No, you should just remove the wall, not the entire upper geometry. Okay, let's... Can we do this? No, that's... We'll fuck that up. No, I think we're missing some... Yeah, that looks stupid. That looks stupid. No. Can't do that. Let's undo this. What's the best solution here? We do this now. It makes this just the same as the extrusion tool. So we do something else. Let's undo the cutting. So let's see. Oh, what are you doing? Oh, right. No. It shall just take those inner surfaces. Yeah, that's what I thought. Let's do like this. No. There you go. What about now? Okay, let's try this again. And we shelled out most of it. You and you again, cut and bloop. Okay, it still makes that weird geometry back there. It's not what I want. Let's see what wall thickness is. Oh wait. What is the wall thickness of this part here? Zero 0.5. Zero 0.3. It's actually really thin. Okay, let's make this pretty thin. It's still kind of leaving a weird border here. That is a little weird. Okay. Let's see how we can fix this. Oh, come on, I'm just making the part visual again. Come on. There you go. Okay, this is that. Maybe I can just leave that like that and just get rid of this border here. Maybe that will do the trick. Let's remove that. No. It's not what I wanted. And if I do this now, then it doesn't even do it. Nope. Nope. Let's try if I select some more faces. Oh, actually, let's see. No, it always recreates that wall. That's not what I want. Maybe I need to select this little thing as well. That there is nothing left from that wall. Nope. It likes that wall. But I don't. If they're like this, it's way too thin back there then. Nope. Okay. Then I'm going to do something different here. Can leave this as is. Let's make a little sketch here. Let's see, I want, how thick is this now? This is 0.9, I want 0.5. So I'm going to make an offset of 0.4. Let's extend the sketch. Close the loop. All right, now we have our profile here. Now I try to just cut it away in that angle. Maybe that helps. Yeah, I think 2 millimeters in should be enough. The overlap was not that big. Okay, so now we have this. Now we do the cut again. Let's see. Yep, that's the correct one. Now it cuts this off, but we still have this outside geometry that should be alright. Let's get this in here. Oh, there's actually a little bit too much here. What is this? Width. This can't be. 0.07. Okay, so let's take 1/10 off, make this 0.3. Now this should be an overlap here, or at least it should be flush. Let's say that it should be closed now perfectly. Looks like it already. Get rid of this. Here, no weird artifacts. It looks okay. We need to get rid of this little part here. Don't need that. That looks also alrighty. Okay, so now we have this little geometry that overhangs this lower geometry thingy here. It's like this. It's not visibly really good, but it is there. And this is what I was trying to replicate here. I think the shell here might be actually a little thinner than the 2 millimeters. Or this might be a little thicker, but I think I can adjust those parts then later down the road if I need to. So for now, this is good. Also, let's check quickly if the merge operation will still work with those two parts. Because if not, it's better to figure it out right now. That looks good. And we actually can make a section cut through this part real quick to see if it merged correctly. I didn't do it with the top one. I should do this as well. And look at that. There is a little gap. And if you don't check your cross sections, you might never find those little fuckers. I mean, it's not that big of a gap. It's like, what is it? 0.09 millimeters, so it's basically 2 pixels of your resin printer. But still, even less here in the back, but it could still get you potential problems. And to sort those out, I clean up everything. I'm gonna check everything as good as I can. So we just select those faces, delete them. Now it makes it a closed volume. That looks good. Okay, let's bring in the upper one. I didn't merge it because I did undid the operation. Let's quickly do that again just to check if that has a similar problem or not. No, it does not, because I didn't make the additional shell operation on this outer layer thingy here. So that's why this is okay. And the other one was not. Alright. Let's turn this off again. Redo those merge operations. I still need this, but right, I can't do that. We need to make this another way, because I don't want to merge those yet. So it was in this section, I guess, this one here. So let's see if I can pull this a little bit out. A 0.1 is probably enough. No? No. Doesn't want me to. Then we need to adjust the shell operation we did on that part. Come on, Fusion. There you go. What's this one? Was it? What did we do? 0.6, so let's do 0.75. That looks weird. Still not cutting properly. Let's do 1 millimeter, but then my sketch back here is not correct, I guess. Let's see. We need, what do we have here? .3, it was 0.9. 0.9. Sorry, I need here minus 0.7 to get to the value we want again. That should do it. do the merging real quick again. Hmm? Yep, now it's gone. That hole here in the wall, not there anymore. And you... Oh. That's okay for now. 0.6. Yeah. If you have to readjust this later down the road, we will see about that. But like I said, for now, this is what it will be. Let's undo this merge operation real quick. So, and now that completes the base shapes for the risers. So let's save this, and then we finally make the first detail that will be placed on those things. Or at least on the upper one. I just see it's not on the bottom one. I want to start with this. Oops. Do this thingy here. We're doing... Printer's looking good so far. Okay, save is complete. Let's hide the bottom one, don't need that for now. Okay. So this is this here in the back, this wobbly smush that you see protruding the part surface here. It is enough to determine the size of it and the details we get from the picture. So let's see. I can place. I can place it directly on here, and here as well. That is good. I can place some planes here, so that we can design the details directly in place. That should save some performance down the road. Let's see. Ooh. Why is it like this? Well, it doesn't matter. Does it, but it's... Is this now? No, it's not. It's slanted. Ugh. Oh well. So That will be the first cylinder. I think the angle was not correct. Let's see, we will line it up with this one here. We take this as our reference angle. And then we make this parallel to our reference. And now we can adjust this properly. Yeah, still need to think about if I do fill it on this edge here or not. Well, let's see, I have a little time to decide that. Okay, and then we have connecting pieces. Those are the ones that are sticking out a little more here. Just quickly place sketches, whips, whips. Oh, I can hardly see that. Oh no, got to turn off the construction mode. Let's quickly change the line type from construction to design. Doop. Otherwise I can't extrude it later on. So now we place them. That looks all right. Thickness, yeah, that might be just a millimeter something. Let's make it 1.2. And both of those should be the same, so we can just constrain that, be the same size. Let's give this some measurements as well. No, not this. .96, so that makes it 3 millimeters. And length 21.2. Okay, then we have a little thingy here back there. It's a little lighter. Doesn't throw the shadow here. So there might be something. Let's see if I can get another picture. Okay, this does not make things better. No. Actually in the wrong thingy here, am I? It's the same picture, is it? Yeah. It looks a little odd here, I don't know. Maybe it's just some color build up. What's this one picture? I think it was this one. Yeah, you can see some more detail in here. Let's put this here and this there. Welcome in, Kronos. How are you doing? How was your day? I'm doing everything in English here, so if you can, please English in the chat as well. Das Ding steht auf meiner Liste, nachdem ich den X-Wing zusammengebaut habe. So you want to do this after you did the X-Wing? That's great to hear. Very good, and that's good to hear. I'm also fine. A little bit under the weather, but nothing too dramatic. I finally have this stupid base shape of the risers done that I'm working on right now, so that's a good thing. Those things took way too long to get the way I wanted them. And now I'm placing the first detail. Did you start designing this after the tested video or before that? I actually started before that. I don't remember how much before that. I think it was quite a while. I had I'm still in a sketch. I actually had the top and bottom wing and the side pods here already completely done before that video came out, and there you couldn't see all the greeblies on top here in the trench. So I just made something up to put in there because you didn't see it in the TV show and you could see it on the pictures that I had so far. And then the tested video came out, I don't know, a couple months after I've finished those parts here. And then I was like, man, on the one side, it's a good thing. On the other hand, I have to redo all that shit up here and do it correct now, since you can see it now, how it should look like. So I redid all those things here from, I think from here, from this part, all the way to the top. Redid all those things, and I redid a couple of things in here that were also not visible before. So yeah. But better now than biggest bummer would have been if the video came out after I finished the complete thing and I had printed everything. So it's good that way. Where did my sketch go? Oh, just get it back here. So how far along are you with the X-Wing? Oh, I actually have not checked the length of those. Let's do that. Yeah, they actually go way inside here, so can do that later. Okay, do it like this for now. This should be the same length. Not started yet. I'm currently doing the fan home Falcon since last October. Oh, nice. That's a huge thing. Since last October. Seems like a big project. Fan home. I thought it was De Agostini, the Falcon, or are those two different ones? Or was De Agostini bought from fan home? I didn't really follow those subscription builds. Oh, okay. So it's De Agostini, but it was bought, you think? Okay. Yeah, sometimes there are weird constellations there. .143 scale. What is this, like 60 centimeters? Or no, it's bigger. Is it 80? So need to make my sketch visible again. So there you go. Now we can extrude those parts here. So it's like we have 1.6 maybe. That should be all right. Make those new bodies. It's a 3-foot Falcon from Empire Strikes Back. Apparently 3 foot is 90 centimeters. Yeah, but is it studio scale actually? That would be cool. So now we have those two. And we make Those in between, maybe I should have. Yeah. Okay, now I make those things a little wider. Zip. They overlap almost towards the middle of those. Yes, it is. Nice. This scan from the prop used in the Falcon. It's a very cool model, but the subscription sucked. I'm happy that I finally have all the parts with a 6-month delay. Oh boy, 6 months is a lot. Yeah, I can imagine. Or imagine if one package never arrives at your home and then you're stuck with the build and yeah, can't finish it probably. Probably used in the film, I mean. Yeah, I thought so. Because the other way didn't make sense. I would love to have that scan. That would be a nice thing to have, I guess. I hope they did a good job with translating that scan into the physical product. We can, yeah, there's a little something around here as well, so we should add that. Issue 70 was missing for 6 months. Oh, that sucks. I had all the other issues here, but couldn't finish it. 100 issues. Whoa. 100, so is it each month? It would be 100 months. Jesus. Or is it every week? 5 per month. Oh, okay. Because 100 months would be crazy. Yeah, I'm not a fan of those subscription postal kits. That's why I never did one of them. Especially because, yeah, if one goes missing, then you're fucked and have to call a service and whatnot. So let's add those little thingies here. Not that big, maybe like this. Let's see what's the radius. 1 sounds nice. Oh, it shifted. Why did it shift? You should not shift. Oh boy. You should not crash. Me neither, but for the starting studio scale, it was cool. Yeah, I think so. I bought myself a 3D printer for if and how I have all the opportunities like with your X-Wing. Learned a lot on this model. That's good, learning is good, and you learn something new with every model you do. I can guarantee you that. On the one hand, it's a good thing. On the other hand, you think when you did 10 models, I wish I knew all of that for the first model I did. But unfortunately, that's mostly not the case. But you could always revisit that model or do the complete same again with all the new skills that you learned along the way. It's also something a lot of people do. So we got this, then we to constrain this as well. Okay, now I can add the other ones. Or I can first do this one. It's still moving around. I don't want you to. Okay, I need to place more constraints. Let's mirror. This is this. This is that. So now, there you go. No, wait. Oh no, the whole thing is moving great. Okay. Where is, oh god, it's all the way up here, that reference point. No, that's stupid. We have this one, let's go down there. Or, oh no, if I change this later down the line, it's also not the best to do. Okay, boop. Up there we go. This and in this direction as well. So now it should be constrained enough that it will not move. There you go. Let's place those real quick, and then we make those the same as the first one. Bloop. And you. Bloop. Alrighty. So extrude this, this. Oops. And those two. They seem to go as high as the other ones, like those two. All right. Let's quickly hide those, and we can join those together at least, like so. Bring those back, and now we can put in all the fillets, make them round and nice. I have to go now. I will follow your work. Very impressed with your stuff. Thank you very much. Then have a nice rest of your evening, day. And yeah, see you around soon, hopefully. Take care. Bye bye. You too. Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. I will do. Okay, first we make those round. All those edges like so. I have to double check the distance between those two. Could be that it's a little less than this. First we make all the geometry and then we check. So we do those here. Oh. How can this be more than this? Oh no, it's not. Okay, this doesn't make sense, so I need to make this differently. Can't do this with fillets because it's the curvature is different than when I put the fillet on here. It goes too high up. It needs to be flatter. And that means sketch here. Quickly sketch a reference. Does not touch the cylinder. There's a little gap between the fillet and the rest of the part. Let's see. This. Yeah, that's not enough. What is this? 0.3 or something? Is it though? That doesn't seem right. Maybe 0.2. Constrain this real quick. 0.7 would be alright. I'm gonna sketch view again. Wait, that's not the correct one. This one. And then we make a radius. And now we can extrude those two profiles off. That should do it. Let's get rid of the sketch. Proportion check. gap is a little too wide. Almost. Okay, we need to make those a little bit thicker so that the gap inside gets a little smaller. But the overall width of the part looked good. So 7.4. We need to keep that. So let's this 1.2 and this 3.1. We have the 7.4 again. Check again. And now I screwed up my view. Ah, damn it. Need to get it again. All right. Need to adjust the fillets a little bit. We get rid of this because we made the parts a little wider. We also need to make the fillet a little bigger. What was it? A 10th, so we need 500th. Yep. All right. Bring back. No, where is it? This one. Was the wrong one. Let's quickly check with the scan. As far as we can. It sits at the right location. Okay, one thing we have to check is the distance from this edge to this edge here. Because that is barely visible in the scan. Yeah. That looks alright. Let's check. You can see in here. Probably also this view. More or less. This is the edge. I think this is it? Or could be. Something looks different. Yeah. Yep, that looks all right. Okay, and easy as that, you have your first detail on the base geometry. Whoop, whoop. Only I don't know how many more to come. Okay, let's save here. And drink a little water. Okay. So now I think we continue with this part down here. Because all those greeblies are glued to that surface of the strap that's put on top of this here. I think we do that, and then we make the cutout here and here to get those proportions right. And then I guess from that we have a good starting point for all the other ones that go on here or in those cutout. I think this is the best way to go forward. So, maybe I can actually make this cutout in this piece probably in one and the same sketch. Let's see. Can I use this plane? Yeah. You can almost see it. So this is the long cutout. This is the smaller one in the rear. That looks actually very weird. But I guess I can work with that. One thing at a time. So it goes to here. It should be at the very end of the base geometry, base shape. There you are. So not quite. Yeah, I think it overlaps a little bit here because this goes more like straight here. And this little corner is further back. We can put this as a reference line. And then this, it overlaps here, this part, section. Well, that should work. That looks kind of good. Maybe a little bit to the left, just a smidge. Here where the shadow starts. Okay, then it goes up at an angle. Oh boy, can hardly see it. I guess you see nothing at all. Oh boy. Was that the right thing? Here. Almost. Okay, oh, that actually needs to be longer. Oh boy, come. I want to constrain that angle here. 101.5. Let's make it like this. Oh. Oh. The view was not correct. So let's make this design line again. So now we can. Oh. Nope. I need to constrain this point. Let's constrain it down here. That'll do. No. Let's constrain this direction as well, so now we can drag it without moving anything else. Okay, now we have this. Now I need the this top edge. Somewhere here. Oh boy, where did you go? Oh, it's something like here. Maybe a little down here. That might have been too much. Let's get it back up there again. Okay, so let's strain that down. Down, yeah. Down here. Let's make this an even 7. Bottom one should be look the same. Oops. So if I make this a separate body, I can then just copy it to the bottom one, I guess. Little adjustment here in the back, of course. But the rest should be more or less the same. We'll see about that. How good they made it symmetric. Okay. Now this part here. Probably somewhere around here. Angle. What angle? They use 45 degrees. It looks like it. That's pleasant. And this is that. Oh, it's already going into this curve here. Yeah, yeah. A little bit. Or maybe they cut it just straight. Can't really see here. It's not sharp enough. I guess it doesn't matter. It's so tiny in front of there, so I'm going to neglect it for now. Actually, no, I don't. Yeah, let's project those lines here. Ooh, we should do this as well. Oh, I should press Control to, you know, select multiple thingies. Okay. What? Okay, it was the operation was not selected. That's oh boy. Okay, now we need to extend this one. Is this possible? No, it's not, because it's a projection. So we're going to replicate this one in the design line, and then we can extend this line towards the right until it meets our end that we placed here. And it should generate a profile that we can click on, but it's not doing that. Why not? Is it not enough? It is. Then what is the problem? It's things like that where I think to myself, what the hell are you doing? Why is this not now? No. Oh, okay. And then you see shit like that. It's totally offset. Ah, that was... Yeah, where we made the draft on this surface. So the lines here don't line up correctly. Okay, not a big deal. Not a big deal. We just, oh, wait. No, leave that because we can use that point as a good reference. And then we pick this one. And this one. No. Well, let's just put it there. Boop, like that. Now we can get rid of those down here. Those lines we don't need anymore. We'll just go. Clean up the sketch as good as possible, always. It's not cluttered, because if you have to revisit it and you can't see what's what, that's not good. Okay, so we have this. This is almost already that stripe here that we're going to put on there. Need this little cutout here. And then this one back here, but I think... yeah, no, I think we can make it in one sketch. Okay, let's do the cutout. Oh, come on, I just want to drag this dimension further up here. Come on. There you go. So this cutter is this one here. You see it in the scan. Pretty good. Good enough. That's 4.5, and let's make this 2 millimeters. A little more over here, that it's more or less in the middle of those shadows. And then we should be good. Okay. Yeah, where those two lines meet, is this outside or inside that cutout? It is basically inside the cutout. Okay, let's clean that up as well. Boop. Let's do this. Give the radius a proper... that's a big radius. Let's leave it like that. It's a weird number, but it's okay. If I change that, it could screw up this the rest of the sketch, so we leave it like this. We can right, get rid of this. We don't need that, and this as well. Why? Right. $331.5 sounds nice. And then we can also constrain this 3.2. Oh. Okay, let's quickly leave the sketch and save in between. What is that? Where's this point coming from? I don't know. It's the helper construction line for the angle. Why didn't it use this one here? Confused. And that is weird. Can just, you know, use this sketch line that is there already. Don't know why I didn't do that in the first place, but here we go. Corrected that. Alright, leave sketch. Save. And then I'm going to make a sketch here the cutouts, and then maybe quickly extrude those into the base shape, and then I think we call it a day for today. Okay, let's get back in the sketch. So let's that's the wrong thing again, is it? Where's this one here? This and this. So that should be kind of straightforward. What is it doing now? I didn't click anything. I don't know what the hell that is. So we need a little gap between those two lines. Also up here is a little tiny gap. You know what? I can actually bring in this part. So then we have some additional reference points and I don't have to rely on the scan all the time. This makes it a little bit quicker maybe. Well, this lines up with that part here. Okay, just sketch it in real quick and dirty, and then we give it proper dimensions. Flip. This will be parallel to that. Okay, this is a little bit thinner, like maybe this. Okay. Let's see what the scan says. The scan says it is way more up here. Even that's not enough. Needs to go somewhere around here, I guess. And then we have, I don't know, it looks like a T profile or something that is right next. And then there's a little bit space, and then comes this thingy here that we already have. This is actually on top here, so this needs to go way up here. actually something like this. And then comes this T profile, and then comes this. So that's actually quite big. Is it? Maybe it's... let's see. This is 25. Here it's more or less the same. Okay, that perspective again. So according to the reference pictures, the height of those two features is more or less the same. So that would mean that this is also 7, but can't be 7. Because otherwise we don't reach the height it should be. It goes right underneath the fillet here. Unless we make the fillet bigger. Maybe that's a problem. But the fillet is not big enough. So we could adjust that. So let's make this 7. One other measurement. This is the same picture. Let's take this one here. And actually a little bigger than that. Okay. This gap should be higher. Okay, let's see if I can quickly adjust the fillet here, and then we get the proportions to look better. But yeah, if I do that, it also goes upwards, then underneath this surface panel that we place on top here, and that should not be the case, so we might need to adjust in that as well. So where is it? 5, 4, 5. X seems too much. Let's see what happens. So go a little down. This distance is probably 0.5 millimeter. It's not much, it's just a tiny little bit. Can see it. No, not in here. Where was that picture? Was it this one here? Yeah, can see it here. There's a little gap. Not much. Like I said, probably a 0.5 millimeter. And we put 0.5 millimeter in here. So that means then that's probably not 7, but maybe 7.5. And this goes up here and make this also 7.5. And then we are right underneath the fillet, like in this picture here. So it's kind of here, stops here, and boom, here's the cutout. All right. Right. Check the length. Yeah. You should. Oh, yeah. Where did my sketch go? I hide my sketch now. I didn't want to hide the sketch. Oh. Damn it. Wanted to hide the part. Sketch come back. Okay. Oh god, this typo is so long meanwhile. So many sketches, extrusions, bodies, and things. This one here. No, it doesn't really help. We should basically go all the way back here until this panel ends, or here. Something's not right. Because then the distance between this cutout and this scribbly part here, which starts here, is way too little. Could be this shadow here. Also, it would not line up with this part down here if I put it all the way back to the end of the panel. So unfortunately, that means the panel here is too long. I thought this shadow here, this here was the edge, but apparently not so much. Something else then, but not the end of the panel. Probably more like this dent here. This one here. That makes more sense. And it would be like this here, and like that. Bummer. That means we need to revisit this up here. Huh. Check this. Yeah, a little round of that. So here. Yeah, and this means this is the end of this T profile thingy, and this is just nothing. Okay. Okay, let's check the length. This 61.8. Let's log that in for now. Right, I want to see this in front, but this, almost. Let's put it in the middle of this shadow. That looks good. Makes it a width of 2.4. Oh, right. Damn it. Not good. The wrong one. We need a little gap between this and that. So let's delete this again. We need to first move this back out here. Establish the little gap. It's even smaller. What's this? Make it half. 0.25 millimeters. Okay, then we can this in again. Let's make it 62. All right. Now we got this and this down here. Save again. And then we can make the cutout at the rear. Extrude everything and make a quick proportion check. All right. Looks like the printer is done. Yeah, maybe I'll get that part in real quick when we finish the sketch here. Take a little look at that part. Okay, go back in. So that might be a little tricky to get this one. Doesn't look that straightforward. Yeah. Basically, it's a rectangular with fillets on the one side and chamfers on the other side. Should be easy enough. Let's see. Something like that. .8, maybe 9. This 20.5. Okay. Bum, 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 bum. Place in the fillets here. Three could be 3.5. I think 3. I like 3 better. Let's leave it at 3. Okay. Can I also make chamfers in a sketch? Yes, I can, but I have to decide right away which one I want to use. I don't know. You know what? I just made it traditional way. Whoop. And that looks like 45 degrees actually. Here is my... I have a angle measurement tool. I can check on the reference picture maybe. Let's see what that will tell me. Oops. That tells me, I don't see it. Where is it? Wait, which one did I measure now? Wait a minute, is this then? Yes. Under 20. 120. And the bottom one. Use this. And this is 45 more or less. Let's check this again. Yeah, 45. It's a little ish because when they cut it out with hand and the knife, it's like, yeah, not exact, but I'll leave it as 45 degrees for now. Oh, what was that? And this midpoint here. Alrighty. And that should be that. Check the skin again. Yeah, it's kind of squishy here, so. Can quickly reference the proportion part below, and there's nothing really I can reference it to. It should be kind of like somewhere behind that line. Oh boy. That looks alright. And the bag would line up with that. With this line here. Something like that. So we need to go a little bit towards the left with the whole thingy here, like so. Oop. Oop. And then we're kind of like here, like this is here. And then we have a little gap in this, like in the reference picture here. Yup. I'll take that. If Fusion unfreezes. Okay. But we're now a little bit off the scan. And there's the time. What do you trust more, the scan or the reference picture? I think it's close enough still. Okay, we take this like that for now. And I still want to check panel there. Can't believe I got it that wrong. Yeah, lights up with that thing down here as well. So here with this thingy. Oh, why is it now way longer? Yep. Did I save? I don't think so. Right. The height of the sketch. I did not check the height of the sketch, but that looks all right. We should give it a reference. In here. Let's. What do we do here? Reference it to this. 0.2. Okay. And we did the width. Then all right, we did not reference that, so we can do this to that point. There you go. And all the lines are white of a sketch, then they are all referenced properly and they will not go anywhere. If they are still blue, then some reference is missing, and if you change one thing, they could swoosh around in your sketch. But if everything is white, everything is fine. Right. Part. This one. Let's rearrange those. Okay. Right, I wanted to save. And we have the sketch, and then we make the extrusions. Yeah, this kind of top-down view, so I know how much I need to extrude, but I think this all is just 0.5 millimeter or something. Can't be much. What is this now? This is 1 millimeter, right? No, it's 0.5 millimeter. Okay. So I guess it is the same. Not the same material as they put on there, and there's the same amount. They pushed it in, I guess. Plus minus some tolerances, of course, but you know. Minus 0.5. Okay. Oh. Right. Little mistake here. This needs to go all the way through, so we need to close this sketch down here and use this additional profile for the extrude. This one as well. And now it goes all the way through it. Like here. All gone. So, okay. Now back here. I think this one is a little deeper. But I don't know how much. I would go for 1 millimeter for now. And then if you place all the details inside with the different heights, we can cross-reference how those look and what we need. I think this is quite big here in the back, actually. So with quite big, I mean 1 millimeter or 1.5. Now let's start with 1. Okay, and then we have this. That, yeah, this actually goes up there, right? This, yeah, we need this as well. Okay, 0.5. And now, all right, we need to, you know, adjust that here as well. So let's try Trick 17, what you would say in German. Trick 17. It's a special, very special trick. And then to object, make this like so, and then it won't do it. Bummer. Wait. This one? No? Oh, probably because of that, and alright. Okay, different. Trick 17. Oh, no, wait. Ugh. that was the wrong button. Let's extrude this like, I don't know, 5. Make a new body, and then we move this back. Like so. Cut this geometry out there. Get rid of this. No, come on. You don't want to, do you? What the hell did it do? Okay, it added the material. That's not what I want. Yeah. Then we do this extrusion here. Loop. Oh boy. You can go. Let's remove the sketch real quick. And now we have this thingy here. Bring it back. 0.5. Now it should. No, it's actually minus 2.5 because we need to take the wall thickness that we cut away into account as well. And there you go. Now it has the right outer geometry, including the draft angle back here. And that is what we wanted. Now we need to get rid of this because it's not that thick in real life. So we need to cut it again. And then we have that. Oh, we need to add the fillets down here. We should not forget those. Actually, I can also just bring this in a smidge, and now it's still wait, how thick is this? It's 2.6, so 1.5 minus 1.5, and then this should be 0.5 left. 0.56, yeah, that's all right. Doesn't matter. Not a little bit. All right. Put in those fillets. Are they? No, I don't think it's completely round. There's still some stray left in the middle here. It's not much, but maybe like that. And then, oh, we could have also little tiny fillets up here again from the cutting. But you should, this one here, 0.2, 0.3, 0.3 it is. Let's check if you can see another picture. On the bottom one, it looks completely round. So, yeah. I think that's not vacuum formed in, but glued on top of it afterwards. So what do? I think we go asymmetric here. Let's leave it like this. And then also we need to check the other side of the part, because this is now the left side. We also need to do the right side and check if there's anything different, but not today. Right, I wanted to quickly check because there's another CAD operation you can do with sketches like this. You can, if your sketch goes not straight onto the part but has to go follow the surface geometry, you can do the emboss feature. But it doesn't work all that well, at least for me, because the shapes I do are often kind of irregular, and it doesn't like that. So let's see if it can do this one here. This, and that onto, whoa, this, yeah, arrow. No, it doesn't like that. Maybe if I only use this two faces here. Oh, it actually does something, but yeah, it looks like shit. Yeah, that's why I don't use it that often, because mostly it does not work for my types of work that I do. Okay. Anyway, let's get this out of the way and bring our extruded one back. There you go. Let's see, a quick proportion check here. Let's that. Well, here this gap looks a little wider than here. And then next time or something off stream, I have to check this. What's up with that? It needs to be more towards the front. Weird. Well, it is what it is, isn't it? I want to adjust this, but yeah, this here. This goes down to yeah, what is this? to this edge here. There's a millimeter or so missing, so okay, let's do this quickly because this should be a easy fix, hopefully. Get this out of the way. Can I just drag this? No, I can't because okay, I also need to delete this and delete that, otherwise I can't drag it. There you go. But yeah, also delete this. I only want to drag the front two lines. Yeah, that's okay. So that makes this. Come on. I want this and that. 2.85. Let's make this 2.9. Alrighty. And then this is 60. And this 99.5. Okay. Hit OK and check. On the front edge. Oof. And this middle round thingy here. Somewhere like here, more or less. A little bit more. A little bit more. Just one more time. Quite a bit. 5. That's okay. I can live with that. That looks good. I'll check this one here. This and that. Oh, no, no. It's kind of off. Why is it so much off? Okay, but maybe this down here is off. Maybe this needs to go a little more in this direction. And probably, it's not straight on. So you angle it, yeah. Okay, and then this is still okay. I like that. That's good. That's good. Okay. Let me make a screenshot of this edge. Go forward so that I remember it when I work on it the next time. This goes on my to-do list for the T6 shuttle. Boop. Now it's on there. Now I know this is a thing to do for next time. All right. So. Was there something else I wanted to check? No. But I wanted to combine this here. This is one part. So that is our first riser greebly. And with that, I'm going to save here. And yeah, going to end stream for today here. This is already midnight again here in Germany. So thank you everyone who joined. Have a great rest of your day, night, time zone. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Next week, maybe Friday. I don't know yet. I will let you know. So yeah, take care of yourself. Have a good weekend later on, and bye bye.